dear Yoongi here, and welcome back to my channel. I recently put a Google form on my community tab asking you guys to give me some K-pop song suggestions for me to talk about on my channel and react to, and oh my god, within like less than 2 days you guys had actually sent me so many. Like there was over 160 I think. Thank you so much, I really appreciate it. I know this sounds far-fetched, but I was honestly expecting like 10 people to maybe give me like 3 each, but no, there's way more than that, so this might be split up over a few videos. I really hope that's okay. In today's video I'm going to try and go through all the girl group song suggestions, play a small little clip of them if I'm allowed to with copyright, and give you my opinion on them. I'm also going to try and make a Spotify playlist of all these songs on my Spotify, so I will link that in the description below for you guys to check out as well. Okay, we have a lot to get through, so let's get started. First up we have Vivi's Tweet Tweet. Am I gonna get hate for saying that on first listen I thought, this is strange. I have had to listen to this one to get my head around that chorus, but I think it's growing on me already, and it has the potential to grow on me even more, so I think what I'd say to this one is, don't give up after the first listen. Red Velvet, Cool World. Can I be really honest? When this song first started playing, I thought the beginning of the instrumental sounded like something you would hear in a commercial, and I couldn't get like a good gist of the verses. Getting to that first chorus and beyond really helped me with finding out the vibe of this song. I think the issue for me was that there aren't a huge amount of levels to it, like it starts at 100 and stays there, whereas I like songs that mix it up a bit and build up to that point to keep you interested. But if you aren't fussed by things like that, this is defo one for you. Oh, and also if you like to hear Irene sing, then definitely recommend this one. I should have also mentioned at the beginning that this video will include the few co-ed suggestions I got because there was not enough of them to make their own video. So that leads me on to my next one, Push and Pull by Card. Push and pull. Oh my god, has anybody ever said that this song reminds them of New Rules by Dua Lipa? It's that instrumental in the chorus, I think. I love it. I had to re-listen to this one because I knew I remembered the title, but I couldn't remember how the song went. I really love BM's parts in this and how they like contrast with the girls. I mean, I know that happens in every one of their songs, but I can hear it really well in this song because he does the pre-chorus for them leading to do the chorus. 10 out of 10 a bop. Ivy, Take It. The person who suggested this also included the reason I don't even stand them, but holy moly, this song slaps. I'm not gonna lie, this one surprised me. The only song I've heard by them is 11, and I was not expecting this. It immediately starts strong with a fire instrumental, and then that pre-chorus build-up and chorus itself are so good for the first mini-album B-side. This definitely made me want to listen to more from them. Sistar, I Like That. This song was actually suggested twice, which I'm so proud of for a song that's been out for a few years now. I absolutely love this song. I loved it when it first came out, and I still listen to it like it just came out. I miss Sistar so much because I loved a lot of their music. Their concept really suited them, and this one in particular was so great. This song is something a little different for them other than the summary image people are used to hearing from them, and they've just proven how versatile they are because this suits them as well. Stacey, So Bad. My main memory of this song is simply how popular it was on K-pop YouTube when it came out. It was in like every K-pop game and chart for months. I'm not gonna lie, I did have to re-listen to the song because even though I'm so familiar with the chorus and hearing that everywhere, I could not remember how the verses went at all. But I'm glad I did re-listen because it reminded me how nice that pre-chorus is, and I forgot about that too. I 100% understand why this song got the attention it did because it deserved it. It was a very strong debut. Next song is IZ*ONE, Ay Ya Ya Ya, I think. I recognized the title when I saw this suggested, but I couldn't remember if I'd heard it before. When I went to listen to it again, it all came flooding back because this is through and through an IZ*ONE song. IZ*ONE, I don't know. I can never learn how to say it. I love that they seem to develop a distinct sound in such a short time, and my opinion on this song is that it actually has title track potential. Dreamcatcher, Jazz Bar. I feel I love you. Ooh, I love you. This song was super relaxing. I could imagine listening to it in like a coffee shop studying, or on like a long car ride staring out the window while it rained. The instrumental and that catchy chorus are like so easy on the ear, if that makes sense, that there's no issues in listening to it and feeling completely relaxed. I like that. Brown Eyed Girls, The Ugly Truth. The person who suggested this said, oh, how much I would have loved to see this song promoted as a title track. Oh, I never heard this song before, and I wish I had heard it sooner because that chorus is so beautiful. It feels so heartfelt, if that makes sense. I'd love more people to hear this song and appreciate how talented these girls are because they sound like angelic here. Nature, Girls. I love this song so much, oh my god. I love how the vibes and how it's kind of like mysterious and spooky in a way while still being a bop with the instrumental. I must admit, I have been saving this song for a parts I hate in K-pop songs I like video, because I'm really not a fan of those post-chorus raps. I won't say too much about that now and save it for the video, but yeah, love the rest of the song. Hot issue Dunga Dunga. Person who suggested this said, I'm addicted to these types of songs. This song is so catchy, especially that chorus. I don't understand how it isn't more popular. Perhaps it's because it only got a performance video rather than a music video. I don't know. It just feels like it deserved better and more attention, because this is the sort of thing that people want, and then when it's right there, it kind of like flies under the radar. I don't get it. Dream Note, Wish. I don't think I've ever heard this one before, so this is the first listener's response, and I'm not gonna lie, this is not my style of song at all, but I will admit that the music video is super cute and I love the styling. They all sound really, really good. I think that the key the song is in makes it feel like super happy, so I get why people would like this song as a feel-good song, and if it was my more style of music, I probably would as well. Esper, Dream Come True. Suggest or comment, I really like the vibe of this song. Please don't hate me, guys, but this is not something I would personally choose to listen to. But I do love the idea of crossing over older K-pop songs with current idols to 1, see what sort of personal spin they put on it, and 2, to introduce older music to newer fans to show them where we came from. That being said, please stop making Esper release covers as official title tracks, you know what I mean? I love hearing covers from them because they're very talented, but I would also love to hear more music from them title track wise that is unique and written just for them. I hope that makes sense and doesn't sound too hateful. Finkel? I don't know if I've ever said this name before, but I'm gonna go with Finkel. Eternal Love. Suggest or comment. It's probably their most popular song, but I love the iconic hair flip so much. Is it bad that the person who recommended this song said it's their most popular, but I don't think I've ever heard it before? I love how the lyrics can be sweet and sentimental about somebody who is a true love while still having like that proper upbeat instrumental, because sometimes you get the vibe that like a love song has to always be slow and deep, but a song can be just as deep while still being upbeat. I really like that whole idea. Brown Eyed Girls, Sign. This proper reminds me of older K-pop, especially that chorus with like the repetition, but I am ashamed to admit that I hadn't heard this as well, and all the comments on the video were people like, oh my god, I used to love this song and it made them feel so nostalgic. I was like, where have I been? Maybe I haven't been here for as long as I thought. I'm definitely gonna end up with that chorus stuck in my head, aren't I? Brown Eyed Girls, Wonder Woman and Abandoned. The suggester says, Abandoned and Wonder Woman make a story together and are both beautiful songs. Our fandom waited 4 years for those comebacks and it's so good. I remember being obsessed with them for months. I'll speak about both of these together because of what our suggester says. I don't know if it makes sense, but I can imagine being so excited when these songs came out, even though I wasn't one of the fans who waited for them. Like Wonder Woman, for example, actually feels like there was so much effort put into it, especially with that instrumental in the beginning. This song is like, what, 4 minutes long? But it feels like a whole experience. And then if that wasn't enough, Abandoned as well. Their voices in this song, oh my god, wow. This was like an emotional journey. I watched the music video and then I read a comment which explained the full story in detail. Definitely check it out if you get a chance because it's insane. Oh my god. I think both of these songs belong in a movie. Baby Vox, Yeah Yeah Yeah. Ancestors of alien and space concepts, according to our suggester. Okay, I don't necessarily think this song is my style per se. I think it may be too much into the older K-pop vibe for me, if that makes sense. But at the same time, I do still like it. I know I'm completely contradicting myself. It reminds me of like the old 90s, 2000s songs I see even here in the UK when you're scrolling through music channels. You know, like those ones where you hear it and think, oh, this is cute. I feel really nostalgic listening to this. But it wouldn't necessarily be in like your everyday playlists now exactly that you listen to constantly. It would be in like another playlist that you like to go back to sometimes when you're in the mood to listen to those sorts of songs. G-Friend, Three of Cups. Was this the song on the same album as Mago? You think I'd have listened to it considering how much I loved Mago, and the vibes here were kind of similar. I wasn't as keen on this as I was Mago, but to be fair, I have listened to Mago like 1,000 times. But at the same time, if they chose to make this one the title track instead, I would have completely understood because I can imagine this song being right up some people's street. So either way, I'm happy. SES, Be Natural. Red Velvet did a cover of this song, but the original one will always be my favourite, says our suggester. I don't think I've actually listened to the original before, so thank you so much for making me do that because I can't believe I hadn't heard it, to be honest. But it's really interesting listening to this after the Red Velvet version to see what they kept from the original, and I think it's pretty similar. I'm very glad they kept the instrumental with like the sax in the Red Velvet version because that's probably one of my favourite parts of the song. SES's voice in the original sounds so amazing, and I'm actually kind of surprised how similar some of the RV girls sound in their remake. That is SM talent right there. Tiara, Cry Cry, ballad version. Our suggester says ballad versions hit harder. I completely agree with that. I love this version, oh my god. It adds that sort of spooky deep vibe that I love. Plus, I love Tiara being out here like, oh yeah, by the way, we can sing and we can sing well. Thanks. There's a video for the ballad version, which is simply them just stood there singing the song because that's all it needs. Purple Kiss, Cast Pearls Before Swine. I've heard of this song and I think I might have seen it briefly in other K-YouTuber videos, and I must admit I'm still not 100% sure I get it, the vibe, title or anything, but I do think every rap part in this song is absolutely fire, and I love the pre-choruses and post-choruses. Okay, I do like a lot of the song. They are very talented and I think this song shows off a lot of their vocal and rap abilities really well, so I'm glad it got at least a performance video, and I think it's showing everyone early on how talented Purple Kiss are. Wonder Girls REAL. Our suggester says, I don't really know why, but this song is so fun.
My love is REAL. Real good, so good.
And you are correct. This song is super fun. It's one of those where I had no idea what to make of this, especially the verses, but the pre-chorus and the chorus are just fun, you know? I think we all need a light-hearted release from time to time. Oh, and that rap after the chorus was actually very good. So aside from just being light-hearted and fun, there are some really good elements to it too. Stacey, Complex. I'm guilty of being very bad at listening to full albums, so I don't think I listen to B-sides as often as some people. There's something about this song that I feel is so 90s or early 2000s, if anyone knows what I'm talking about by that. I've seen a lot of groups try to achieve this, but I think this is one of the closest I've ever heard anybody get. Oh my god, like, it's really, really well done, and that's all I can think of when I hear it, which is genius. I think it's great. I really love Stacey's concept so far. Dreamcatcher, Boca. Sorry, did you mean bop? To be fair, I do think this song took a little bit longer to grow on me than Scream, which I adored. When I started to like this song, I started to like it a lot. The part I have to mention is the bridge to instrumental at the end. Those ad-libs, oh my god, it's insane. It's one of those ones where you start listening to it and it kind of like blows your mind from all directions, if that makes sense. And you're just like, whoa. Luna, Hi Hi. Right, I'm gonna say something I don't normally do because, you know, I love spreading my positivity and yada yada, but I really don't like this song. Oh, I feel bad. I'm simply not the target audience for this song. I think that's the best way I can put it. I know a lot of people love this song because it is their style, but it's not mine. I normally like to point out parts of the song that I do like, but there isn't anything in this song that's directed at me as a listener. But one thing I will say is I definitely understand the concept and what they're going for, so I understand why people like it as well, because it does do the concept it's aiming for very well. From Miss 9, Feel Good. Oh, I forgot about this song. I don't want to state the obvious, but how feel good is this song? I feel dumb even saying that because I know it's like, duh, that's the title. But even though this isn't necessarily a song I would put in my playlist to listen to regularly, I do like how cute and happy the song is. If it came on shuffle, I wouldn't skip it, you know what I mean? Girls' Generation's OGG, Melody. Our suggester says the chorus is very addicting. Now we're flying. When I saw this suggested, I panicked and thought I missed a song by Girls' Generation OGG because when Little Touch came out, I loved it, so I would have probably listened out for more. But it seems this was a 2021 release, so all good, I think. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not gonna lie, I was not a fan of the bits of like shout singing in the chorus because I'm just really not a fan of when songs do that in general, like the chant singing, the whole do it because we like it, humming the melody parts. They were not for me at all. But I really like how much you can hear Hyoyeon in this song. Don't hate me for this, guys, but didn't this song give you the same vibes as like a Twice B-side? Does that make sense? And I mean that in a great way, like I feel like it would really suit them as well. Dreamcatcher, All Day Long. This song is not necessarily my style at all, except perhaps the beat drop, but I love seeing them prove that they're so versatile and can do a variety of concepts if they wanted to. It was so hard for me at first listening to this to adjust to hearing Dami sing, because that's definitely new for somebody like me who is a more casual Dreamcatcher listener. Twice, Go Hard. Our suggester says they love the instrumentals.
We just go hard.
I think I had listened to this once before because I did listen to the whole album, but I didn't remember it well, to be honest, because I don't think I put it in any playlists or anything. I did really like the pre-chorus build-ups, but I don't think the chorus drop was personally to my own taste. But I like that it's something different for them compared to the large majority of their choruses that have like full lyrics. Oh, I really like that bridge as well with the drum beat. I like this sort of style on Twice. It's something different for them, and I always love seeing different. Mama Doll, Woo Ah Hip. I actually wasn't too sure on this one on first listen, I won't lie. It had all the makings of a great song that I'd enjoy, so it wasn't a straight up no or anything, it was more of a let me give us a few more listens song. Before I could even get the chance to do that, I found myself getting the chorus stuck in my head, when the only part I even knew was when they say woo ah hip. So that got me to listen to it more, and I really like it now. I love when, in what can be quite an ageist industry, they have released a song like this. Somebody also suggested Hip, but it didn't say an artist, it just says Hip, so I'm not sure if this is the same person that suggested Woo Ah Hip and they accidentally had to resend it, but I will treat it as a separate suggestion anyways to add something else to the playlist. And the only other song I can think of called Hip is Hip by Mamamoo. So I might as well give my opinion on that one while we're here, even though maybe no one technically asked. The opinion is, I love this song. I didn't realise until I got my Spotify Wrapped last year, but this is actually one of my most listened to Mamamoo songs. And I love that they took what was a negative reaction from a netizen to what Hwasa was wearing at the airport, just living her life, and they decided to make what is now one of their most popular hits out of it. Honestly, that is queen behaviour. Dalent, or D-Alent, Neptune. Okay, I do not understand how they are not more popular and how this music video has literally like less than 6,000 views on YouTube. This song has so much likability to it, and I feel like if it landed on the right side of YouTube, it would have so many more views. This song is actually really good, and it's making me go and check out some of their other stuff, so I'm hoping good things for them in the future because there's a lot of talent there and I don't want it to get ignored. GWSN, Pinky Star. Oh my god, I forgot about this song. I think I only heard it a couple of times when it came out because it's not one I was a massive fan of, and I couldn't remember why, but when I re-listened to it, the same opinions came back. I think for this one, I preferred the verses to the chorus. The chorus is a bit more of a grow-up, but not in comparison to those verses, which I just loved from first listen. I don't know the members very well because I don't stan them, so please feel free to let me know in the comments, but I loved the whole rap part in the second verse. Who was that? Because they're great. Kara, Honey. I don't think I've heard this song before, or at least I don't remember hearing it, but it does feel through and through like a Kara song, so maybe that's why there's some sort of familiarity to it. I like the chorus, it's very old K-pop style where you could summarize a lot of songs like this one with 2 words, catchy and cute. Dreamcatcher, Chase Me. Okay, please don't hate me. This is one of my least favourite Dreamcatcher songs. Personally, it's just not my vibe. I've heard a lot of people saying it kind of gives them like an anime opening vibes, and I'm not someone who really watches or enjoys animes, so maybe that's why I don't really relate to it much. I'm not too sure, but I do like that they established this sound very early on and were like, hey, this is who we are and we know it well. Dreamcatcher, Deja Vu. I wanted to talk about this one at the same time as this one I've just mentioned because the same goes for this song. Not exactly my personal taste, but I do like that they seem to have established the Dreamcatcher sound and where they want it to be, even at this point in the market. Like, you know this is a Dreamcatcher song, and I kind of like that they seem to step into their own. It makes them really recognizable, and I think they well and truly secured their spot as the K-rock idol girl group at this point, because if I asked you to think of a K-rock idol girl group, the first thing most of us say would probably be Dreamcatcher. Bandit, Jungle. I'm not gonna lie when I say I do feel bad for this, but I completely forgot about this song until it was suggested. And every song by Bandit seemed to be everywhere on K-pop YouTube at one point, so the fact that it completely disappeared from my brain is like, what? But yeah, as soon as I re-listened, I was like, oh yeah, the I'm the Queen of the Jungle line in the beginning, I straight away remembered everything. I actually really enjoyed this song more now re-listening to it than when it came out. I think maybe because my expectations were so high for the comeback when it first came out that I let myself down, and now coming back to it with a clear mind and fresh ears, I can just appreciate it for what it is, a great song. Okay guys, and we have been through all the girl group song suggestions I received. Thank you so much again to everybody who sent me one. I really hope I didn't miss any. Please let me know if I did. I'm really sorry if so. It was not intentional. If you suggested a song by a boy group, a male soloist, or a female soloist, they will be coming up in one of my future videos. And I'm sorry as well if these descriptions seem like really fast. I didn't want this video to be too long. I wanted to kind of just show you the songs and quickly give you my opinion. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below your thoughts on these songs. If you aren't yet subscribed, please hit that little subscription button down below and turn on the notification bell to be the first to know whenever I upload the next parts. I would appreciate that so much. And as always, my social medias will be on screen. I always follow back fellow K-pop stans, so let's be friends. I think that's everything, and I've spoken so fast in this video. I am so sorry. I'm like tired. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.